You ready?
This is the part in the video where we just make funny faces at the camera.
Yeah, we're just making sure everything is fine.
Is it working?
I don't know. Test 1 2 1 2 3.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're ready for the call to crawl. I'm going to edit this video and actually get it ready to put on the call to crawl page today, which is basically 1 week before the first event of 4.
Yep. So cool stuff. We were just chatting for like, I don't know, an hour about call to crawl things. This is something you guys might be interested in right here. Woo!
Call to crawl stickers for your truck with numbers.
Oh yeah. Everybody has their favorite truck number. What's your favorite truck number?
I think it's 22, the one on my truck right now.
Oh yeah? Yeah, so this, if you guys were in the Call to Crawl series in 2017, 18 maybe, you might have a sticker that looks like this too.
Well, you get a new one.
Yeah, you have to get a new sticker.
Yeah. Put it over the old one. That one is refreshed look. It might look not scratch and look better.
I like these. They came out nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to have Francois working on all the admin for this. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
We wanted to do a quick little video today and talk just about the event, what is Call to Crawl, a little bit of clarification on what it means to be a participant in Call to Crawl, how the point structure works, and just a basic overview of the event so you know what you're getting into, because you're getting into a rabbit hole of tiny trucking.
Lots of fun.
Yep. The first thing, what is Call to Crawl and what is Call to Crawl not? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, because a lot of people were asking how does the point work and who's going to be the marshal? Is there a marshal? How technical it's going to be and things like that. I've been to a lot of your Call to Crawls in the past. Blekeney Falls and a whole bunch of different spots.
Yeah.
And basically what I noticed there is you use the nature as obstacles.
So, Call to Crawl is a truck driving series. It is not competition. So, the goal is to take full-size off-roading and make it into tiny truck size. And in full-size off-roading, you take your truck down a power line and you go and you take whatever terrain is there. Sometimes you have to do a little water crossing. Not big, but some. Because you still got to drive home at the end of the day. Sometimes you have to do a rock climb and you might need to get your recovery equipment out to help you get up an obstacle. Sometimes you have to change the terrain in order to continue passing. If you go full-size off-roading and you have a tree fall down, how are you going to do that across the trail? And
I remember back in 2016, 17, when you were doing it, you actually put a gate right in the a puddle or right in the water. There was kind of a little man-made lake because it rained, and you put it about 5 feet into it. The water wasn't deep. It was maybe 2 or 3 inches, but the gate is there and you're going, oh my God, I'm going to have to go in there. So, so if your truck is not waterproof, what happens if I actually don't do that gate?
So if you decide you cannot get through a prescribed gate that is set up at Call to Crawl, then you can go around. The same way that you would do with a full-size truck. If you're on a course someplace with full-size off-roading and there's a rock climb that you know that it's not safe for you to do with your vehicle, then you go around.
And then on the score sheet, you mark down a missed gate.
That's right. So the good news about Call to Crawl and not being competition is that the event is set up for you to make progress all the time. There's no reason, unless you have a complete catastrophic truck failure, there's no reason why you can't continue making gate progress time after time, gate after gate, continue moving, continue pushing forward in the course, because there's options for you to keep your truck going every single time. Yeah,
unless you're like Yannick at the event yesterday at Holly's, smoke came out of his motor, so he could not continue.
If someone else has a spare motor and he can change it, then he can get a repair point.
True.
So you never know. You might be able to do it on trail.
Yeah. So you are allowed to go back to your car with it,
of course,
and fix it and go back to the gate you were just trying to do.
Yeah, of course. The whole goal is that everybody finishes. We want everybody to have progress on course, and so the way that the score sheets are set up for the trail scoring is that you have every opportunity to keep moving.
What if his truck breaks down, but he's got a spare truck? Can he use his spare truck that's in his car to finish the gate thing?
You have to use the same truck for Called to Crawl for the entire 4-part series.
So if he has another motor in that truck, he's got to take that motor apart, put it in his other one.
Yep. Yep. So you want to swap parts, that's fine. Trail repairs. Motor's kind of catastrophic, if you ask me.
Yes,
so that would be rare, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully that doesn't happen to too many people. You know, keep the magic smoke inside. But if you need to, you know. Now let's talk about equipment on the truck, for instance. Let's say, for instance, you need help getting up an obstacle, but you don't have any sand ladders. What could you do?
Well, you could use branches that are on the trails.
Oh, how do you do that?
So basically, the way we play tiny trucks is if you have an axe, a chainsaw, or just a handsaw, a scale handsaw printed, and you have it glued on your truck, you are allowed to go. Well, first of all, if you don't have any, you can use sticks on the road, but you can't break them.
Yeah.
If you have an axe or a saw or any kind of saw in your truck, you are allowed to break them to the proper length and put them to actually do that. And if you have a shovel, you are allowed to grab a hand of shovel and pack a hole if you want. If you want to pack a hole and just so that your wheel doesn't fall in it and it helps you bring up that hill, you are allowed to do it. But you have to have those scale items to do it. If you don't have it and your buddy has it, then theoretically you can go get it because your buddy's right beside you and you say, oh, you're borrowing his items on his truck to actually do it.
Yep. But then he would get a point for a trail assist.
Yes.
If you use your equipment on your rig to help someone else, then you get to mark that off as a trail assist.
That is a trail assist. A trail assist is when you help somebody either pulling him back over or helping him because you have those scale items on your truck. Yeah.
Now let's talk about a real bad trail accident. Let's just say that the whole thing is upside down and it's caught between two tree roots and there's no way for you to do a scale recovery. The truck is gone. Now what?
Well, there's only one way to recover it is you use your foot, your hand, or you just pick it up and put it back on the trails.
Right. Now, there is a part on the score sheet for Hand of God contact, and so you do lose 10 points for that. It's a pretty big knock in the pocket.
On the rules, it does stipulate no hands of God at all. If it does, you lose your points for the whole day. Basically, it's not the whole points, but it is 10 points. But when you look at the point structure, it is a lot of points.
I think the maximum tech points that you can start with is 8 tech points. And if you have a single Hand of God contact through the event, then that's minus 10. So you are losing all your points. You start off with a really nice tech score. You want to be very careful where you drive and how you drive so that you don't end up having to forfeit those points. Because that's a really good start. To have high tech at the beginning is a really important start.
And we are going to have gate numbers. So I'm not sure of the numbers yet. It's probably going to be 50 gates or 100 gates. I'm not sure yet. But they are going to be numbered. And we're going to have bonus gates that are going to be on there. Yeah. So you check off the bonus gates that you do. And on top of that, if you help someone or somebody else's helps someone, you get points for that. And if you get 5 assists, that counts as 1 bonus gates.
Yeah. Sometimes bonus gates are impossible to get to for a really tiny tire truck, for instance. But if you do self-recoveries or you're helping out other people on trail, you can still gain some bonus points as you go through. So the goal of the Hand of God penalty, the goal of self-recovery points, all this stuff is trying to help you make progress on trail. Continue moving, keep your truck going. There should be nothing in the RC scale hobby that actually stops you from making progress.
Now, the trails that we're going to go to or we're going to see, like for us in this series here in Ottawa, all these already have some trails made and there is some man-made obstacle. Yeah. So there is also at Fraggle Rock, which is the last of the season. There's 2 other places, Gatineau Park and also Pembroke.
Pembroke, yeah.
Pembroke. Those are new areas. they were asking me, well, what do we got to build a whole bunch of challenges? No, you don't, because we basically use the nature as a challenge. So when we go there, we see a little hill, we see a little challenge or a rock that seems to be very challenging. That's going to be a bonus gates. If the hill is not too bad, sandy hill kind of, we put the flags far apart, so that it gives everybody a chance to not dig their truck in and actually get a chance to get up there.
Yeah, you find a line that will work for your vehicle. Some vehicles can do a lot more difficult terrain, but you know what? In our experience, sometimes the tiny tire trucks can perform just as well out there in the wild.
Yeah, and some people were asking me, can I bring, what type of truck can I bring? Can I bring my 6x6? Can they bring their 6x6?
Sure.
Can they bring their Capra with four-wheel steering?
Sure.
What trucks are they not allowed to bring?
The tire size maximum is 4.75.
So if you have any trucks with tire size smaller than that, you can bring it. Be it an 8x8, 12x12, doesn't matter. Bring what you got. As long
12x12?
A military truck.
Oh boy, that's a big truck.
That's a big truck. You're going to have a hard time taking those corners.
Yeah, so we want you to have a great time with whatever truck is your favorite. I will probably be driving that right there.
Okay.
The one on top of your hat. And fill it up with scale equipment so I can get some good tech points.
And we will have a score sheet for you guys to score your own sheet. So please, just like golf, don't cheat. Don't cheat yourself. Mark your score properly as you go. Don't mark it at the end. People forget things. And be aware, this is a competition where we are going to have some prizes for the day's end event. We are going to have prizes. But your accumulative scoring also is going to count. So at the end of the at that fourth event, we are going to have prizes for that day, but we also going to have prizes for the end. So
the whole 4-part series.
And at the end, we are going to draw for the top 10 people that were classed. The top 10 people are going to go into a draw for the GCM truck, GCM racing truck. We've posted some pictures of it also before, and we will post other pictures of it in the near future.
It's not that one.
No, it's not that one. Actually, we should have put it there.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So the goal is to I'll give you some historical background. Over the years that we've been running Called to Crawl, you look through the old score sheets, it's really interesting to see, but the guys who are getting the highest points show up for every event. Because obviously, the more you score your tech, the more it stacks up over the course of 4 events. You can really have a massive score just from tech points.
But even if you don't make all 4 events, you have a chance to win. And that's why I decided this year and getting some sponsorship in to actually compensate the people that cannot make to all 4 events.
Yep.
So they can still win. Like for first place, it's a $100 gift certificate from one of the stores
that's
huge. Participating. Second place is $75. Third place is $50. That's for all 4 events times 4. And then at the end, there's even a bigger prize for the top people. So we have prizes for you. The stores, and I'm very happy with all the stores to actually came up with them. You'll see a link below this video with all the sponsors and a link to their store. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming up and forward. And thank you for GCM Racing also to give me a good price on that truck for the end of the year to supply you guys with that raffle. And that's what that money is going for, that you guys are entering that entry fee, is to pay all the things that we need to pay, the scorecards, the gifts. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to put, plus that truck at the end for everybody. So I hope everybody comes and have fun.
So our first event is at Ollie's RC Park on April the 17th?
Yeah, 17th of April, which is Easter Sunday.
And is there going to be any chance to get some food there? Do we bring a lunch?
For that event, I did get Mom's Kitchen. It's a fried truck. They have poutine. They have a whole bunch of stuff. People loved it yesterday. They were there, and people really enjoyed having the truck there. And she told me she could go to Fraggle Rock also.
Oh, fun.
So I'm going to contact Carl and tell him that she is more than willing to go there and actually supply food there.
That'd be nice.
I don't know if she can go in Gatineau because of licenses and things like that. And Pembroke might be a little far. So the one in Gatineau and the one in Pembroke, pack a lunch. Unless we can find somebody there to actually supply the food. But we'll keep you updated on that.
Good plan. Yeah, everybody needs some food. Bring lots of water. Make sure you stay hydrated on the trail. Can you give us a basic estimate on how much trail time we're going to need so we know how much batteries to bring?
Well, it all depends if you take your time and have fun and drive properly. You're looking at maybe 2 hours of drive time, 2 or 3 hours of drive time for the trails. Sometime an hour and a half, depending of how long we make those gates. Sometimes we just extend the gate a little farther between. There is no clear path to a gate, which means you got to find those gates. So as you're walking and you're going down this trail, basically you're going to go into the woods and you'll see those signs at the entrance of the wood, in other words.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you to figure out where is the next one. But they are going to be visible.
You'll see one of these and a number, so you can figure out what direction to go. The event is not just open-ended. You can't just be out there for 5 hours. No. So there is a time cutoff that will tell you at the beginning of the event start, so that you know, okay, by 2:30, by 3 o'clock or whatever, I need to have my scorecard back in. I need to make sure I'm off trail by then. So you can, if you want to go and take your time, then do so. Yeah. But certainly do so within that window so that we can get all the rest of the administration stuff done on time.
Yeah, because I'm doing prizes, I do have to count everybody's score as it comes in.
Yeah.
So, and then that's why we're doing that time limit. People have to enter their score sheet, like an example 2:30.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say we're going to do the gift at 3 o'clock. So everything's going to end. The gifts and the prizes are going to be at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. It's just for me to actually accumulate all this stuff for you guys.
So let's talk about these for a minute. Not just because these are the GCM Racing ones, but you've got some too, eh?
Yeah, I got Call to Crawl sand rails, sand ladders.
How about that? These are pretty cool, man.
They're done from Radioactive Scale RC. He's supplying a lot of door prizes. I got well over 80 door prizes for 3D printed stuff. And also from a local guy here in Ottawa, which, man, I knew I was going to forget his name. From Dave.
Yep.
So he's printing some stuff. Also, there's a pack sack and a whole bunch of different stuff to put on top of your racks or in the bed of your truck.
I should probably pick one of those up for my Jeep there and get them stuck on before the tech in. So
I think I got 40 from him and 80 gifts from the other one. So hopefully everybody at every event will be able to have a door prize.
Sweet. So, yep. Now you can always improve your truck. The important part about Call to Crawl as a series is you need to use the same body and the same chassis for the truck for the entire series. You get your truck number, it stays on there on that same truck for the same 4 series. If you decide your tires are terrible and you want to change them, change your tires. If you want to do shock upgrades or add a winch or change your accessories or paint it or whatever it is, doesn't matter. But the important part is you have the same truck for the same 4 events, and then you have a chance to improve your score and improve your driving experience, and that's pretty exciting.
And these sand rails are going to be available at the event for sale for $15. These are to raise money to for the event.
Yep.
And for the next event. So guys, these are available for $15 at the event. There's only 5 of these available. Only 5 of the GCM Racing, 5 of all the sponsors, basically all of them before they came in. I think there's only 2 I could not get on there. And the Tank RC also is in there, available for $15. Some people actually ask me, can I put my pre-order in? No, because you have to be at the event to actually buy them and to pay for them and pick them up also. I will not ship these.
Yeah.
So only the people that comes to the event will have these.
So come on out and get them.
Yep.
Yep, I'm ready. Well, almost ready. I guess I need to doctor up my truck a little bit, but I mean, I feel like I'm ready.
You don't even have doors.
Yeah, there's tube doors. Yeah.
Oh, there's tube doors. Do they open?
Yep.
Oh, that's an opening. So you get a bonus point for that. Is the hood open?
No, but it does have an opening panel.
Ah, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. When do you want us to show up?
I can't remember what time I put. It is on the event, and I'll post it down below. I think I put 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So
We should be ready for tech at 10 o'clock.
yes.
And I think we'll probably be yakking and mingling and doing tech in till 10:30. Probably trail start at 11.
Yes.
Don't be late. Make sure you can get your stuff all in and get your whole trail time done before the trail closes. And I'm pretty excited. Should be a good time
too. Yes, it's going to be fun. Thank you for staying with us for 20 minutes. I wanted this video to be 5 minutes, but there's way too much stuff to talk about, and I'm excited to see all you guys next week, next Sundays at Holly's. So if anybody wants to know where to get there or how to get there, we can supply you a link. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. And like I always say on the Tank RC, go charge up some batteries and go out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Cheers.
5 minutes.